All right, everybody, buckle up because today we're diving headfirst into a topic that I know a lot of you are really, really curious about. We're talking about how to not just survive, but thrive in those, male-dominated industries.
And we've got 5 really solid, actionable tips to help you do just that.
Okay, so tip number one, right out of the gate, is about building confidence, which honestly I think is so important no matter what field you're in. But yeah, it feels especially crucial when you're in an environment where, you might be one of the few women in the room. How can someone really own that confidence when they might feel like outnumbered, you
You've
know?
got to remind them of what you bring to the table.
Yeah,
It starts by really, recognizing your own value and your expertise.
yeah.
Don't be afraid to own those accomplishments. Don't just kind of like slip them into conversation. Really own them. Like if you crush that project deadline, explain how your unique skills that nobody else has made that
I
happen.
love that. And it's not bragging, it's just like connecting those dots for people who might not get it? If we don't showcase what we do well, who's going to do it for us?
Exactly.
Nobody. Okay, the next tip is about finding mentors. No, obviously mentorship is valuable no matter what, but is there something different about having a mentor in a male-dominated field?
Think of it like I imagine you're trying to navigate a new city,
Right.
right?
Yeah.
You don't know the streets, you
Yes.
don't know the shortcuts, you don't know the good places to eat, you're totally lost. A mentor is like having a local show you around. So in a male-dominated industry, they've navigated similar challenges,
Yeah.
right? They can say, "Hey, I've been in that exact situation. Here's what worked for me," or "Here's what I wish I had known."
It's like they have the inside scoop
Exactly.
and they're willing to share it with you.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Share their networks, be a sounding board when you're hitting those roadblocks, which, let's be honest, we all do.
Oh yeah. That's having that person who gets it's invaluable. All right, speaking of finding your people, the next tip is about networking. And I know this is something that comes up a lot. Any tips for making sure that networking is actually meaningful and not just like a bunch of awkward small talk and business cards?
Oh, totally. First off, ditch the business cards,
Uh,
okay?
I mean, I like a good business card, but I get what you mean.
You want quality over quantity here.
Yeah.
So find those industry events where you can really connect with people in a meaningful way. Conferences, workshops, even online communities can be amazing for this.
Yeah. I feel like online communities have been so key.
Absolutely. The key here is being proactive, reach out to peers you admire.
I love that. Take charge.
Exactly. The worst thing that happens is they don't respond. But who cares? It could turn into an amazing connection or, who knows, a lifelong friendship. You never know.
And that's the beauty of it. You never know where that one conversation, like you said, even over coffee, could lead you. Okay, tip number 4. Speaking up. I'm really curious to hear your thoughts on this one because I feel like this is something that's so important in any field, but, in a male-dominated environment, it can feel even more daunting.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. Your voice, your perspective, it's unique. It deserves to be heard.
Virtue.
If you're feeling nervous, start small. Share your thoughts in a team meeting or a one-on-one. Get comfortable with the sound of your own voice.
It's like building that confidence muscle.
Exactly. And you know what? Even small contributions, they can spark big ideas.
That's so true. Okay, last but not least, tip number 5. This is a big one. Advocating for yourself. Let's be real. A lot of people struggle with this, myself included. But why is it extra important in a male-dominated field?
It can feel like the stakes are higher. So know your worth and don't be afraid to ask for what you deserve, period. Whether it's negotiating a higher salary, going for that promotion, or even just speaking up when you feel like you're not being heard.
That's so key. Any advice on how to actually do that? Because I feel like that's the part where I'm like, oh, how?
So much of it's just preparation. Before you go into a review, for example, jot down your accomplishments, your contributions, practice what you're going to say.
Mhm.
It doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to be you owning your achievements.
I love that. Oh my gosh, such good advice. I feel like I need to write all of this down.
The game changer.
This has been such an insightful conversation. I feel like I have so many good takeaways.
I mean, you've got this. You are smart. You are capable. You deserve to be here. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. And never underestimate the power of, lifting each other up along the way.
Right. Share the love. Well, that's it for our deep dive today. Hopefully you're walking away feeling energized and empowered to totally rock your career no matter what industry you're in.
You got this.
We'll catch you next time.